I want to use NearBeach to sort of draft it out, what are all the requirements and so forth like that. And then what will happen is I'll put it in to an invoice. Now NearBeach doesn't have any quoting tools within it, but it will need requirements put into the system so I can create tasks and so forth like that. So I also want to open up that on that side. So yeah, I know how much that is, and we're going to be doing this on the cheap. So yeah, sorry, I've got an old sort of quote which I've done. Let's get started. Let's just jump straight into it. All right, cool. So let's do so what the basic idea of the website will be, we want to actually update the theme and modernize it. Now that's technically an S for us. Improve any SEO functionality. So yeah, improve any site functionality. So yeah, so the required pages. So we'll have a list of required pages. Give me a couple of seconds. Home/about page. So for those who are familiar with my page, my home, that's weird. Yeah, my home page. Sorry, this is really weird. This is meant to be... it's the dark reader doing that. Alright, I'm just gonna go off. Alright, cool. So yeah, my homepage is my about page, and then I've just got blogs and so forth like that. So I've got to fix this up and so forth like that. So... Alright. What happened? I was typing in something. Why did it all... just having one of those days. Okay, let's start again. New website construction. No. The basic idea of the website will be so update the current update the site and make modernize the site. The site and its look, improve SEO, SEO to draw new customers, and we're in an ad at the moment. All right, cool. I'm gonna put on ad time. I'm gonna quickly do this out. I don't know why it didn't save that. I think it automatically refreshed. Yeah, I think it just refreshed. For fuck's sakes, I'm just getting sick of these. Excuse my French. I'm just not having a good day. Improve the information on the site so it is easier for the users, customers to read. All right, cool. So the next thing is we need pages. It's where I'm sorry, got multiple things going at once. And our ad should be over in 30 seconds. What pages are we having? So pages, required pages. Okay, and that's where we were at. I feel like I worded everything better the first time. I can update. All right. Modernize the site and its look. All right, cool. Yep. Everyone should be coming back now. Welcome back, everyone. You didn't miss much. So yeah. Anyway, so new website construction. The basic idea of the website will be to modernize the site and its look. Updated theme. Improve the SEO to draw in new customers. Improve the information on the site so it's easier for the customers to read. Required pages. I'm going to say about me. Home/about me. All right, very much like my personal site. It's just the basic sort of thing, which, yeah, it'll be like this. I've got to update quite a lot of things on this site still. I'm just so far behind. Okay, cool. What is Pilates? Services. Testimonials. I think testimonials could also be a call to action. So yeah, we could do featured testimonial, widget ideas, featured testimonials, call to actions. Okay, we've got testimonials. I don't know about their retreats page. I feel like that can go under services. I think, oops, sorry about that. Policies and contact. Okay, policies. So I'm just waiting for their site to... I'm just wondering if the services... All right, let's create that page, policies and contact. All right, so we just need a contact page. Other things, widget ideas that we need is we'll need subscription to news, email. Just updating this whilst I can. I don't want to lose any more data. All right. Social links. Social links are now built into WordPress. So for example, these social links down here, built in, perfect, which is so great. So people can click on those and go wherever they want. Oh, piss off. Yeah, cool. All right, widget ID, subscription to emails. Okay. Now there are things. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm not sharing the site on stream. It's and hey, Nocturnal, how are you? Yeah, I'm just quoting up today for a site and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, I might as well use this moment to actually utilize the requirements and requirement items. Yeah. And I can't share the site just because I'm looking at it right now on my laptop and there's a phone number right there and stuff like that. And I'm like, I can't share that personal information. There's no way I'm going to share that. In fact, I wouldn't put their phone number on the website directly. However, I can talk to them. All right. Let's look at a previous quote thing I've done. So new website development costs. Oh, I've been using the Mac again all day, and I'm just haven't quite. So I'm going to header to this, header to that, header to that, because really they don't need to be header ones. Gonna have that behind a button box. Gonna fix it. Yeah. Yeah, I read that wrong. I read that bot's gonna fix it, and bot's gonna find it. Yes. Yeah, I agree. Have it behind a button or something like that. There will be a contact form on the page, and I do believe WordPress nowadays does it natively. So I've got to figure out how that now works and stuff like that. So yeah, not a problem. All right. Design, we'll have front end development, back end development, which I can content upload, and search engine optimization. All right, cool. So we're not going to put those hours in at the moment. System administration, deployment costs. So I'm just going to go. All right, and I'm going to make my recommendation. Currently, the Digital Pacific web server will work perfectly fine in this case. This means there will be no changes to the infrastructure and emails. No cost, which is going to be great. And I put that all into a table. Okay, we still want to have ongoing costs. So the ongoing costs, there won't be any new ongoing costs from me. So I'm going to put that, no new ongoing costs. No new ongoing costs. We will be limiting the number of plugins used on the website to hopefully just be free accounts. All right. I say that, and I have a feeling that I've got to use Jetpack. Okay, cost not included. Copywriter. However, I can recommend one. I'm looking at doing a simple design, and I feel like I don't need to worry about a graphics designer at the moment because, yeah. And once again, I don't want to actually have any plugins that cost anything. So yeah, I'll be fine with that. Assumptions. All right, that assumption I don't need because she's got the website and so forth like that. Development, deployment will take 3 hours. All right, cool. deployment will take 3 hours max. 3 hours to do. This includes, and I might purchase the virtual environment server. No, that's not needed. Setup software required. Update web server to use latest PHP version. Update web server to use latest MySQL. Deployment of the website. Managing of the DNS is not needed. Last shakeout test. And really, that will be 2 hours. We are using cPanel on this web server, so the upgrade to the latest PHP version is very, very easy to do. As for MySQL, I'm going to have to look into it. So what will actually happen is I'll back up our old site prior to doing all of this. Worst case scenario, I can host that somewhere. Yeah, but then I'll need to do DNS changes and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, deployment time will be specified by customer. All right, cool. Server costs. We don't need that. She's got a server. All right, cool. So yeah, let's just save this. Okay, so we're quite happy with this so far. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to put in requirements items. Requirements, I should say. It's going to be headed 1, costs. I really should just do that. And then I'm gonna collated costs. We had a 3x3 sort of table. So just gonna drag this down. So we had design, front end development, back end content upload, search engine optimization. All right, hours, I'm actually doing this at a reduced rate. Cost. And we'll figure out the hours soon. So yeah, ongoing costs. Okay, cool. Collated costs, ongoing costs, assumptions. That's actually got to be a header 1. All right, cool. Let's write things up. So, for those that wanted to know, I like to use this particular site for reference and stuff like that. It's essentially $19 for 3 months type of situation. Yeah. So we're having a look in here and we're sort of spotting what we like, and I do know that there was something I like, and I think it was pretty far down. This one. So we're looking at all our different sort of research and so forth like that to be like, all right, this is what we've got to do and all that kind of fun jazz. Now I'm just wondering if I don't have it on here anymore, do I? No, it might be, just wait, give me 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm on my other computer now. No, I didn't have it on there either. All right. Might be under my personal account. Okay. Anyway, sorry. What actually happens when you pay for this sort of service, you can download these sites and actually sort of see how they work properly and get the designs and so forth like that. So you can get all of this done perfectly. Now, the one thing I like is the header here. And I like the fact that we can do something like this, where the header is separate. So and welcome back. We're essentially now just doing all the requirement items now. I should just do this. So create a requirement item, hero element, or section, I should say. So keep the hero. I'm gonna paste what I like. So I am trying to take a screenshot. Pip shouted, yep. Oh good, oh good. Say hi to Pip for me. All right. That's not my bug. It's bloody Gnome's bug. And I've updated Gnome and it still happens. I hate that bug. All right. Copying this image. Pasting in the image. Oh no, all good, all good. We're just literally writing up stuff. It's nothing too exciting. So my recommendation is have a simple navigation bar at the top that leads to all the current pages. All right. And what we can do is we can go tail blocks, because tail blocks is also another really great sort of reference where you can be like, all right, cool. I've got all of these sort of different designs. Now you'll notice that this design, if we actually go to robotichead.me and we go to my blogs, you'll notice that I've done something similar there. So I've essentially copied this. I've removed a few things from it because I'm like, I'm just not going to have those there whatsoever. I'm keeping it very simple. So yeah. You can, of course, do all of this. You can have something more compact. Now, what we want is, I think, we definitely want to do the testimonials, but what I was looking for is the header, hero. Oh, and we can look at pricing and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, this is the sort of stuff that I will go back to the customer and be like, listen, these are some ideas we can throw on the site and so forth like that, and keep it all very simple. So here they've got the heroes. I'm gonna say no. Nah. And what we could do is we can go tailwind hero section. And we just look at other different references and stuff like that and be like, all right, is this better than what I've got and so forth like that. See, I'm gonna say no. I mean, I like the background. of that. Yeah, but no, that's not, we're not marketing too much. All right, cool. I like this. I like this. And I'm going to state also for the home page, let's do something like that. Have a simple navigation bar at the top of the pages that lead to all the current pages. Underneath there will be a simple H1 to describe the page. I want to shrink this. For the about me slash sorry, what is about me slash home? Yep. Home page, I would recommend having a simple slider that goes through the current issues. Now, I know I did photos for her several years ago. I can use those, or we can take more photos or something like that. And these are just ideas I will throw towards her. So this is just a draft. This is just a feature. Ew. Oh shit. Let's say that doesn't save. Alright, give me 2 secs. We don't have any console logs. Alright, I have just found a critical bug. Alright, method 1, log into NearBeach to navigate to an opened requirement 3, create a simple requirement item. Requirement item is created. Actual results, nothing happens, can't create requirement. Item, all right. That is really annoying. This is going to be a showstopper, so I'm going to have to fix this weekend. Oh, technically requirement items. All right, cool. I just want to see one other thing, so I'm just going to reload requirement item, bang. That button does work. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, it might be because I had images in there. Hang on. All right, that is weird. Okay. It's not, there you go. Let's save that. The above comment was the content inside it. For some strange reason, it didn't save with the images. All right. And hey, the Bob I know, how are you? By the global Microsoft outage, Good question. I don't know. I was going to say our clients would have told us that we're using Teams, so they probably wouldn't have been able to tell us. However, I was using the dev site till 3 p.m. I don't know. I'm hoping not. What outage was it? Because we were using web apps. Virtual machines running Windows. Okay. I shut my virtual machine down around 3 p.m. Okay, so I'm not affected by that at all. We've been using web apps. And I don't know why. So yeah. Apparently, yes. I'm going to do Judgmental Lily. She's judging the outage. So it looks like it's virtual machines. However, they look like they're back. Okay. Yeah, usually we would get a Teams message if one of the sites went down. But that being said, did Teams go down? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so we want hero element there. We want to hit update requirement. Everything got saved. We're all happy with that. Sweet. I can now remove that. Go back to the requirement. Okay, so just talked about the hero. The footer. I'm just doing this. So this will be draft. This will be feature. So what we want to do. Sounds like you've had a single point of failure. Yeah. Well, also as a backup, I do know one of our clients. So one of our bigger clients does actually have my number. So they would have just called me. Integrated suites, yeah. Yeah, they would have just called me up and been like, yeah, everything's down. And I would have been like, oh no, not today. I'm just too tired. Okay, so I'm having a look at this. I kind of like the 2-column option because currently looking at what they've got that, and they've got the social links down here too. I kind of like that. They also had the social links up here at the top. I think it's a bit messy up there. Now, another thing which we could potentially do is, let's have a look at subscribe to newsletters and stuff like that. So I'm just, oh no, wait. No, all right. Tailwinds, call to action. Have button which scrolls to bottom. There's not enough content on these pages. I'm just thinking design-wise, I like it down at the bottom. All the social links and stuff like that. Yeah, and just keep it clear up here. I can put call to actions in and be like, hey, visit our stuff. Ad break in progress. Sorry, that ad break snuck up on me. Oof. So yeah, I'm just thinking what I could do and so forth like that, and then quoting up and being like, all right, cool, this is what the quote's going to be like, this is what I would recommend having on the site and so forth like that, and then hopefully getting it. So yeah, they did contact me and they were like, our site's really slow at the moment. I was like, all right, cool, I'll jump on, and I quickly fixed that up for them. And then I had a quick look being like, can I upgrade a lot of this? Because I'm a bit scared that they're using old versions of everything. And I'm like, I can't. So I downloaded the site onto my local, and instantly, because I got PHP 8.3 on the Mac, I think. I can double check that. Let me double check that. Anyway, I was using PHP 8, and it was having so many issues. 8.3, yep, cool. I was just having so many issues. I was like, I gotta fix the site, but I can't. All I can do is this at the moment. So yeah. Anyway, how is the ad coming along? Is the ad finish? Oh, 8 seconds left. All right, cool. All right. And welcome back, everyone. So yeah, let's jump back straight into it. So what we want to do is have a look at the design for the call to action type of stuff. So we've got that. Don't like any of those. I mean, when I was looking at this one, we've got a simple call to action here. It's not even really a call to action. Here's one. And what we could potentially do is have name, email, subscribed. And that could work. I don't know. It might be nice having the contact form in the footer. But then I don't think having a couple of forms near each other would be the best. And let's see what she's currently got at the bottom. So currently at the bottom, she's got a subscription thing. Yeah, I need to make that more. Yeah, there's a subscription thing. There's a button saying subscribe here, and then there's a sign up thing. Yeah, I've got to simplify that. That was... Okay. I feel like we could have a simple call to action with a button, and then we can have the subscription here, and then that button will go to the contact page. Oh. Alternatively, I can have a modal for the I can have a modal for the subscription. So we'll have a button somewhere and be like, would you like to subscribe? Click on that. It pops up open a simple modal, and there's another form. That way we'll have the contact form down at the bottom. And we can always have a thing being like, contact me, click on it, and I'll scroll down here. Yeah, we can easily have an anchor tag. I could potentially do something fancy and make it flash to grab a user's attention, and that way we get rid of the contact page completely. And then when someone contacts, yeah, that could work. Okay. So I'm just having a quick think about this. What we want in the footer. She currently also has a little tiny story in there, which also goes to read more, which goes to a About Me section. I feel like on the yeah. All right. Let's have a look at some footers. So I might just use that footer. Let's look at this. 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 That's a different page. I like the... I do like that. One reason why I'm not thinking of doing something like this, and you'll see it on NearBeach, I've got the curves and stuff like that, is because I put the menu up at the top right. I mean, I could potentially do that for her. Copy my simple design and stuff like that, and then put in something like that. I just don't feel like it fits with what she's got. So, questions or comments? Ooh, I kind of like that. Okay. Questions or comments? Okay, so copy this. Go back into NearBeach. So the footer. We need to simplify the footer. My recommendation is to place the contact me form down there. That way it is always on a page. Cool. Let's have a look at this one too. So this scrolls down. Yeah, I feel like that's very messy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just feel like that's very messy. I do like the idea of having the information and all that kind of stuff there, but what I will try and convince her to be like, don't put your phone number directly on the site. What we could potentially do is put it behind something. Yeah, I'll talk to her about that. Or we could have a profile and information page. Oops, sorry. God, there's a lot to think about. I am terrible at design, so hence I'm really utilizing all of these tools and stuff like that. I do know it just makes my site look like any other site. I fully understand, but hopefully if I can breathe some character into it through random color choices and stuff like that, that should be fine. All right, I didn't like any of those. And hello, Jean. How are you? Hopefully you're going well. We are doing a bit of research today, as in like I'm writing up a quote. Oh, sorry, writing up an invoice. No, a quote. Yep, writing up a quote for a new WordPress site for a potential client. So we're going through, we're using NearBeach to store my thoughts and stuff like that. It's what the user requires, what I recommend, and so forth like that. You're doing great. Just started data science bootcamp. Oh, fair enough. Lots to study. Yes. Yes, but data science can be very, very fun. I know that for a fact. So one of my first jobs out of university was actually working for a university where I crunched a lot of data. So, yeah. All right, so I've got the hero here. No sidebar. I think no sidebars would work on her site. I don't think she needs more information at all. I think she needs it just simple, straight to the point. There's no drop downs or anything like that, so I'm happy with that design. This design, even though I like the little bend things, I'm just going to say, no. This site, they've just got a basic sort of thing. I do like that. So yeah, apparently CrowdStrike has something to do with the outage. Ooh, what did they do now? I don't know who they are. Ooh, all right. Oh no. Banks, airports, supermarket, and businesses across the world. Oh no. Oh god, the blue screen of death. Alright. Let's talk deployment and stuff like that. Very quickly. Sorry, I was charging my little light. Let's take that out and let's put it on here. Deployment rules. All right. Never deploy after 3 p.m. All right. Never deploy on Friday. Done. All right. Because the one problem is, if you break one of these rules, all of a sudden people are working past 5 p.m. Oops, working past. You're going to have angry customers that their product broke and it wasn't fixed by the end of the day. And also you have the problem of working to fix on the weekend. CrowdStrike is a security firm. Oh, okay. I really like using Elementor for the design of WordPress sites. They have their own hosting now, which makes the license quite affordable. Oh, cool. That is a must. Yep, I've been an angry customer. Yep. I was once on the phone with Microsoft for, I forgot how long. It was ages. Essentially, they screwed up the certbot certificate or something like that. Something to do with certbot. We were having a VM that used a couple of certbot tickets, and it took out one of our clients' production sites for over 14 hours. I had to fight them and stuff like that. to actually get money from them. Being like, no, you missed SLA. 14 hours for 4 production sites. No, you missed SLA. Are you meant to be sharing your writing part? Am I not sharing my screen? Nah, sorry, I didn't click the workstation. Sorry, that's my bad. Sorry, I don't have my usual tab set up over there, and I didn't see that I was on the ad screen. Sorry about that. All right, never deploy after 3 p.m. and never deploy on a Friday. Because you're just asking for trouble. Someone at work just shared a link to the issues with the message. Someone must be having a very bad day. Yes. Yes. There's news, potential fix from it's optimist, but the resolution could be delayed due to heavy backlog. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Oh god. I am hoping this doesn't happen when I travel. Yep. All right. I'm gonna have to see what's happened. Probably tomorrow once the dust has settled. Someone at work just shared a oh yeah, I read that one. All right, cool. So we're going through all of these pages. This just looks like a scrolling page with just links. All right, I like it. It's very simple. It gets, yeah, I like it, but not what we want. Axiom. All right. Reminds me, that just looks like a tablet type of thing. I don't know why it reminds me of that. I mean, we could just have a scribe at the bottom, but I like the contact us. I do like some elements on this. No sidebar, to sidebar, contact. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna say no to the footer there. Once again, I like this, and then we can have the simple sort of things down there. All right, cool. Yeah, once again, a simple contact form at the bottom. I'm very leaning on it at the moment. We said no to this. And I realize I accidentally closed this because I did actually want one more other thing from that. All right, cool. So we need to simplify the footer. My recommendation is to place the contact me form down there. That way it's always on a page. Recommend having a striking colored background and containing the social links. Okay, cool. I'm gonna write a simple note down here. Both contact form and social links should now be native in WordPress. All right, update. Okay, go back to requirements. Let's have a look at what other requirement we need. Okay, where's her site? So we've got the About Me section. I think a lot of the About Me page itself will just be content, which can be done through the Gutenberg editor. So I'm going to say, yep, that's perfectly fine. I did up here state, okay, contact. I'm going to get rid of the contact page because that's always going to be at the bottom. And About Me, we can About Me widget. Anyway, I am terribly sorry, but I do need to go to the bathroom. I've been drinking lots of water. So here's socks for a couple of seconds. I will be right back. I do apologize. All right, I am back. Well, just knocking over everything at the moment. We'll keep it on sock. She's looking cute. All right, so about me widget. I think tailwind about me. All right. Okay, socks has moved. So yeah, we just need something simple. And I think something nice. Not like that, because we need a little bit of information. So, so what I've got at the moment, so I got something simple like that. It's nothing crazy. It just works. And I really should make this whole text and all that kind of line up properly. I was just wondering if I should do something similar like that for her, but that's all Gutenberg. I can be just the editor. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that. All right. So the home/about me, we do need image scroller. Just a simple image scroller. So up here, kind of like this, but it'll just scroll. Need an image scroller. Featured testimonials. What is Pilates? Let's see what she's got on that page. I think that's going to be easy. I think once again that's just going to be the Gutenberg editor. Why is this site going back to slow? That's weird. Yeah, I'm not a robot. Sorry, I'm just also doing a quick adjustment. Like, this email's correct. Like, this is really slow. Yeah, I don't know why her site's slow. All right. Yeah, what is Pilates? That's fine. Services. All right, cool. I'm just going to update requirements, requirement update. So services. This is just going to be review, feature. Actually, this. I should put page right there. All right. The services page should have a clear distinction between each service and the cost. Recommended technology would be to use advanced custom fields. Now, the reason why I'm recommending that is I don't feel like I should build a specific widget for this. I mean, we could try. That would be a lot of fun to do, not gonna lie. Do they need dynamic content? Sites are a lot quicker when they are static. Yeah, they do change their site a fair bit. So yeah, and also they'll be submitting forms, so I need something in the back end. I can cache the pages. That would be good, but yeah, I just don't know why their site's slow. Let's delete and cache and minify JavaScript. Let's actually do that, and let's hit reload. There we go. Something's clogging up the site. All right. If she's an instructor, then I would generally go with classes then services. Oh, yeah. Recommend. She has many different types of classes, though, so that's why I think she's used services. Yeah, we can easily talk to her about the wording. Look at the wording choice. Would classes be better than services? All right, we'll put it in. I can easily recommend that to her. Anyway, closing that. Closing that. I decided not to have that. Tailwind. Yeah, cheers. Thank you. So Tailwind. Services component. And I'm just looking at what's down here and stuff like that. I did see the other day, where's my tail blocks? That, oh yeah, here's some call to actions and stuff like that. Yeah, all right. Not features. Though I could. No, let's focus first before I actually start randomly saying stuff. I mean, we could potentially, definitely not that. Could potentially do this. So she's got private studio, semi-private studio. Instead of having it 4 by whatever, I could have it 2 columns. And then absolutely simplify this. And she does have images on the page itself. I don't know why those images have suddenly moved down. Because another thing we could potentially do, so where's the e-commerce section? Not like that, but we could have an image here, what it is, and a little bit of information. And get rid of most of what we don't need and stuff like that, but have the price there, so it stands out. And we're at another ad break. This time I'm going to keep this on, so I don't forget that I'm got ad break on. That's just embarrassing. I don't think this video will go to YouTube. I think I might just be like, nah, not this one. This one's I made a few mistakes in this one. All right, solving this cube. And there we go. We've also got socks in her bed tonight. Yes, hey, sweetie. She's like, nope, stop. Nope, I'm licking you now. All right, are we back? I don't know yet. Wait, hold on, let's see. No, 20 seconds more to go. Okay. No, I don't think I can do this in 20 seconds, but I can try and see how far I can get. Alright, how did I go? I'm assuming the 20 seconds is up and everyone's back. Welcome back, everyone. There we go. Let's get back into the workstation. So what I'm thinking is we'll have image and description, but we'll alternate these all the way down. So as each service has a lengthy description, might be ideal to set them up as an e-commerce like widget, like so. All right. Each option will be stacked, will be shown vertically with each second one on desktop alternating the image / content. All right, cool. I like that. I think that will be good. Having a look at her site. Yeah, there'll be some things where we'll need to have here. Let's just put in something in here very, very quickly. We might need to put in something like private sessions, 30 mins, and how many dollars and stuff like that. I will semi-private to clients per session, $7 per person. And we just need to define. I did not see that message. Thank you very much, Nocturnal. Yeah, so she's just got a bunch of different options. And I'm just wondering what would be good. We could definitely keep the drop down and actually have the drop down as private sessions and then 30 minutes and then have the price there. And then click on the next one and then have the next price and then the next one and have the next price and so forth like that. But I think that's a bad idea. I think what people want to actually see is all the price, so the private sessions and so forth like that. at the top of the page, we might have a definition of yeah, a definition of what the private session means and so forth like that. Yeah, I'll need to go through her with the pricing with parasites. I didn't see the message, so yeah. I don't know what they said. All right. Cool. So I'm happy with that. That will need. I need to put in definition of all service types needs to be supplied at the top of the page. So what we have, oops. So I'm just having a look at some of her. So private studio. Semi-private studio, Zoom Pilates, and so forth like that. Yeah. All right, cool. Best viewers. All right, yep. Cool. Yeah, one of those things. They're annoying. Okay, so testimonials. So this will be another page. So what I'm thinking of, have a page dedicated to the testimonials of the user, of the customers. So once again, this is just going to be draft. We're going to say this is going to be a feature. Let's click on here. Oh, I didn't see this in mobile. Okay, yep, and then we keep it like that and then keep scrolling down. Yep, I like that. And then on tablet, it'll look like that still. Oh, I would probably keep the image. Oh, yeah, we might want to do that. All right, I'm going to have to see what I can do with WordPress. All right, so testimonials. Probably all the way at the bottom. Testimonials. I like this. I really I like it. It's simple, it's easy, I reckon. Okay. Used advanced custom fields to record each testimonial, and then have it like that. I think that's just going to be the easiest solution out there. Yeah. All right. Now, I don't know what we're doing with the retreats, but the retreats themselves, there's nothing special on that page. That's just content. The policies themselves, that's just looks like it's just going to be content. The contact, that's going to be in the footer now. Yeah, I think that's got to be in the footer. She does have her studio address and all that kind of stuff in there. So I think that's got to be moved to the About Me / homepage. I think having a map section would be best for that. So what I was thinking is... location. Let's do that. And if we go up here, I think there's a mapping one up here. There's gallery. Certainly we could talk to her about having a simple gallery. But I would say that would be content. No, that's features, e-commerce, CTA, content. And I like that little bit of content. That could work for the... oh no, she's got a massive About Me. But it could work for one page, but that would be... that can actually be done using the Gutenberg editor. Yeah, something like that. It's a simple map with a pin on it and just have it static. Just a static map. That can be done very, very quickly and easily. Because we don't want her... The problem is, if we put a map on the page and we have lots of visitors and stuff like that, she's going to have to pay for the maps. We want a static image. And what I could actually do is when someone clicks on the image itself, I can get it to open up in Google Maps. I think that is a better solution. So we need over here a location widget. Location widget. A simple location widget. It will contain an image of the map, and when the user clicks around a specific point on the map, it'll open in Google Maps. All right, I think that will be good. Cool. Yeah, I like that. Oof. Yeah, no, she's gonna want to I've just got to think also if she wants the phone number on the site, I'm going to have to put it behind something. Okay. I don't like doing that. I'll come to that problem. Yeah, I'll come to that problem later. Okay, getting back into this. So we've got the page. We've already discussed the widget for that. What is Pilates? That's just going to be content page, Gutenberg, easy done. Services, we've written that up. Testimonials, we've written that up, content page. Featured testimonials, we've written that up already. Call to actions. So we can have, I'm gonna bump this in. Subscription to email. Contact me. Directs user to bottom of the page. What other call to action I can think of? As far as I know, she doesn't have a booking form. Yeah, she doesn't have a booking form on her site. And I don't know how she books. All right. Yeah, I think she just uses a notepad, sorry, a diary to book in stuff. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Call to action. Have simple breaks through colorful breaks on the page to indicate a call to action. We can use the call to actions to get the user to subscribe or contact form. All right, cool. I'm gonna go draft. I'm gonna go feature. We're gonna add in an image right now. So the call to action, CTAs, I kind of like this. However, I like it colorful. So my recommendation is definitely use some color and make it stand out. All right. Cool. Yeah, the call to actions won't take too long to actually do. What I would do is I would build a custom WordPress widget. I won't charge her for that because I'll be learning how to do it, and I'll do that on stream. So yeah, I won't charge her for that. Yeah. Okay, the location widget. Once again, that's just going to be a simple sort of widget. Once again, I'll learn how to do that. The image scroller. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how to do the image scroller, but that shouldn't be too hard to actually do. I've got to get it so it does it for both mobile and mobile and desktop. So we definitely want to do that, but image scroller, construct a simple image scroller that will work for both mobile and desktop. Yeah, and once again, I don't want to spend. If I build it, I will have to build it using that thing, but it's good practice for me to do that with the research and stuff like that. All right. Cool. Yeah, I've got the right page open, so the right view open. Okay, let's scroll up. So, let's say the design's going to take 5 hours. Let's have a look at what's left is content. All right, cool. Let's scroll down. So I'm going to need my notepad here. I've got some work functionality on it. I was going to flip the page. Okay. So the hero, let's take 2 hours for that. I'm being very conservative at the moment. It won't take that long. The footer, 2 hours. Once again, very conservative. Yeah, considering I will have to learn how to do the forms, but in reality, this little header thing up here won't take that long. I should also point out that no. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to do the menu. How many pages did we get it down to? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. It's 5 pages. Usually we say an hour for each page and stuff like that for the content. However, I would help her out and teach her how to do it at the same time. So 5 isn't going to fit up there, so we might need a nav bar like that. So yeah, the hero for 2 hours, yeah, that's going to work out like that because I've got to build in that thing. The footer with the form, yeah, we'll go 2 hours. Okay, scroll down. Services page, what did we say? I'm gonna say 4 hours. Testimonials won't take too long. Okay. Location widget. Won't take too long. It's just an image on the page. So we'll use advanced custom fields, and what will actually happen is we'll have a PHP partial that will just have a section in it that will cause it to break out of everything, and it'll just be an image of the map. And what we'll potentially do is have it in an aspect ratio that works. And then in the center of the map will be a pin. And then what we'll do is we'll have a div element that actually covers that. So if the user clicks on it or something like that, it actually takes them somewhere else. All right. Call to actions. I'm gonna say 2 hours. Again, because we've got to do the widget and the subscription and all that kind of stuff. Okay, cool. 8, 10, 17. Right, cool. Ah, my brain just went beep boop as I was doing the calculations, and I completely and utterly confused myself. Okay, 7 sevens, 49. Okay, yeah, that's the roundabout price that I was gonna suggest. Yeah. Okay, I can do that. Does mean that I'll be doing quite a lot on the stream. So how many hours did I say? 17 hours. I know it's going to take a little bit longer than 17 hours, but I'm happy to quote that. So yeah. And I could bump that down for her. Oh, yeah, that's just 20 hours. If I bump that down, it's about 5 streams. I could do that. Yeah, all right. So I'm just having a quick look at the WordPress documentation. They've updated it since last time I've actually had a look. Coding standards, ensure your code is up to date. Stuff like that. All right, cool. I have to go through all of that again. But what did I want? Code reference, no. Block editor. I want to create a custom block. All right. Through the block editor, you can create modularity using blocks. Many blocks are available on WordPress by default, and you can create your own. That's what I kind of want to do. So, building your own first block. We kind of want to do this. Because what I could do is I can... Yeah. Means if I can do this, it means I can get rid of advanced custom fields. However, that being said, it means that I've got to keep this up to date. And I think having advanced custom fields is just going to make it easier for me. So yes. Anyway, let's have a look at advanced custom fields. We won't need Pro. We're not creating our own blocks or anything like that. what we're doing is we're just getting the information, we're storing it and so forth like that. So with documentation, field types, so we'll have, and we've got an add. All right, at least I think that is an add and break in progress. All right, cool. Sweet, new ad. Anyway, how is everyone going? Oh, Max has made it on stream. That's a rare sight. Yeah. He just wants love. I've got the heater on in here, so he's... Do I have the heater on? Yeah, I've got the heater on in here. So yeah, he wants in. It is cold outside. It's a lovely 20 degrees in here, which is nice. What's Melbourne weather like at the moment? 11 degrees. That reminds me, I got a message from someone and I absolutely forgot to reply to them. Oh, damn it. I missed an event. Oh well. All right. Oh well. Anyway, we should be back. Anyway, welcome back everyone. Let's jump back straight back into it. So with the advanced custom fields, so with the testimonials, what we'll need is a text area, and just a simple text. The idea being is if we have a look at these blocks, down here, the testimonials, you'll just have the text and then the person's name. We probably won't have what they do or anything like that. And I believe on the website, she's kept it kind of like that. So, yeah. Oh, we could have a date. So we could easily have a date field in there. Do they have a date field? Yeah, they got a date picker. And then we just have just the year and month from that. That will be perfectly fine. Easy. There's testimonial. All right, cool. Advanced custom fields. Perfect. All right. The hero element, that will be pretty much stock standard. We just need the menu for the... Yeah, we just need the menu. That's right. Tailwind navbar. So we've got a navbar for that, but what does it look like on... Like that, and then... Okay, yeah, we kind of want something like that. Okay, cool. I like that. I like the drop down a little bit better than what they had. However, I could try and aim for that. Yeah, cool. So, that's perfectly fine. The footer, WordPress forms. All right. Gonna have to do some more research. WordPress native forms. Yep, that's what we want. That's what we want. Form. When adding the form block, you will be prompted to select what type of form you want. Insert the type that closely suits your needs. You can further edit the form. Yep, in the form. Yep, sweet. We just need a contact form. And then let's have a quick look. And then there's the form. All right. To send notifications to. Okay, cool. Yep. Yeah, that's what we'll probably end up doing, is getting it to submit. All right, cool. So it won't store it on WordPress. Okay. Now, the one problem is, if the message is spamming, hover over and click the spam link to report it as spam. All right, cool. All right, cool. So yeah, I'll have to play around with that. All right, cool. The footer, yep, we're happy with that. The services. Now, we said to do it like this. So what we want to do is, with the advanced custom field, we need text. We need also a repeater. Now, is the repeater in the free version? The repeater provides a neat solution for repeating content. Think slides, team members, CTA, tiles, and alike. The field type acts as a parent to a set sub of fields, which can be repeated again and again and again. So yeah, cool. What makes this field type so special is its versatility. Any kind of field can be used with a repeater, and there's no limits with the number of repeats either. All right, we definitely need repeat. Is it in the free version though? And that's the one thing we need to find out. All right. Personal one site is about $50 a year. Pro feature 1, the repeater field. Ah, damn it. I mean, not too much of a problem. What I could do with the services is... what could I do? There's a couple of backup options I could potentially do. Is I can create... oh, I'm just trying to think, actually. And hey, Gizmo, Pug Life, how are you going? We are writing up a quote today, and we're figuring out all the sort of back-end stuff we want to... essentially, we're figuring out what tools we need to use and so forth like that, and I've just realized that the repeater field for this particular one is just not going to cut it, which is a bit of a pity. Trying to remember Windows 11. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Been on Mac OS since 2060 Super died. Fair enough. Don't worry, I don't know Windows that well either. All right. Oh, damn. That is not fun. Alright, yeah, it looks like the repeater field. What I could potentially do is for safe mode to disable drivers. Yeah, install the new ones and working. That's a good plan. Yeah. Yeah, there's been times, well, I haven't actually done any system admin for Windows. Actually, the latest time is when I upgraded from 2304 to 2310, it screwed up the grub file, and I had to download Ubuntu 23010 and stuff like that. So you look bigger on the new laptop. Well, I'm back on my desktop, so yeah. Yeah, on my laptop I would look a bit bigger, I think, yeah. But and also I can get rid of the whole background and I just appear with a circle behind me. So how are you, Scotty B, and how are you, Gizmo? Hopefully you're going well. Yeah, I can't even add it as a block because it's on the page. Shoot. Yeah, and if I had my own little widget. You've been good. Planning on getting your certs now? Oh, nice. Oh wait, do you have a new laptop? I've missed because I was on my laptop last stream. I did. Okay. That's why we figured this out now. I work great on OpenSUSE, Tumbleweed. Got to be okay today. Got to help my sister-in-law for her wedding. Oh, nice. Oh, that's pretty exciting. But I'm going to do a bunch of research for them and sell the training for a bunch of certs. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it is $50. What I could potentially do, create my own block. Yeah, code editor. No, I'll zoom in so you guys can read. And so I can read too. If you don't have one of these items, we'll help you get started. All right, cool. Scaffolding the block. The first step is create a copyright date block in the scaffolding of the initial block structured. Yep, all right, cool. So we'll go through here. Copyright, hello. All right. File structure, documentation, go through an overview of what each file does. Don't worry if the overview overwhelming right now. You'll learn how to each file. Yep, all right, cool. So initial setup, updating the block. All right. Cool, and it goes through that whole thing. Remove the icon, update the display copyright. Yep. Okay, yep. In our case, I would probably style it a bit differently. Yeah, hey Jay, yes. So I am writing up a quote for a client, and I'm just figuring out what technology I want to use. I was going to use advanced custom fields, but it looks like I need to actually purchase the Pro Edition. And I'm trying to keep costs down for her. I don't know PHP, so I need to learn PHP. Oh yeah, learn X in Y minutes. Yeah, I learned PHP yonks ago, so yeah, it's very similar to C. Oh, it was. It's now quite object orientated and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's not too hard to pick up, especially when you got sites like WordPress, which are built off PHP. The syntax they've fixed quite a lot of the inconsistencies with the syntax. So a lot of things being in camel case, other things being in other different cases and so forth like that, which annoyed quite a lot of people. So my block should look like that. Adding a custom icon. Yep, that's fine. Hello from the editor. Update. Current year. Okay, can I get input fields? Because that's what I'm really after. Because it might be one of those things that I go back to them and be like, listen, you've just got one plugin. It is going to cost you. In fact, do they already have that plugin? They probably actually don't, now that I think about it. Plugins, installed plugins. I don't think they do. Oh, the site's gone back to slow. Oh, this is really... oh, don't forget to drop everyone. Legit, I want when someone do a test, it will show them what they need to improve on. That's actually a good idea. Before they do the real exam. Do I have Discord open? Yes, I do. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. Ooh, so we got the... Okay, yeah, I liking that. I'm just seeing if I'm scrolling all the way down to see if we can actually edit stuff. So yeah, what I'll need to actually do is I'll need to learn how to create a custom block and so forth like that. Now, for the testimonials, I can do it. It's 3 fields. Once again, it's 1 text area, 1 date field, and 1 a short text field. Easy done. And then we should be able to render out the front. I'm just wondering if we could have repeaters, stuff like that. So testimonials, test will be 3 fields. The services, that will be several fields. And a couple of repeaters too. So I will need to research that. Worst case scenario, we just get advanced custom fields and I'm like, all right, cool. Every year I have to update this or something like that. And then that will be part of the upgrade. Okay. Cool. Location widget, that is just going to be an image and that's it. That can be done. That's not going to be a problem at all. In fact, I can essentially hardcode a lot of that pretty easily. So that can be fallback. Okay, call to actions. They can be custom blocks. Because we just need to put them somewhere on the page. Yep. An image scroller. All right, give me a couple of seconds. Sorry, I'm just going into the secret screen at the moment. shoot. I don't have the password. Okay. All right. You thought you were going mad. Yeah. You know your GPU is overkill for my CPU i3. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. But if you ever do upgrade your motherboard and CPU, you can always take your graphics card, I'm pretty assuming. Finally have a laptop that can play Steam without crashing. Nice. Got the 4060 for a good price, £230. Oh, fair enough. That does sound like a good price. Brand new. That sounds even better. Nice. I have in mind, now remember I bought this last year. I have, the processor is an AMD Ryzen 9 7950X with 32 cores or threads. What is my graphics card? There we go. Gigabyte. Graphics. AMD Radeon RX 6750 XT. So yeah, I did sink in quite a lot of money on this system. Just because I wanted a system that will last me another 7 years. So yeah. Considering the one behind me lasted that long, and I'm going to keep it going as a NAS. That will be threads. Yep, alright, cool. 32 threads. Yep, my mate is using an old i5 6600K and 1080. Sorry, 1060. Oh, fair enough. So, yeah. Anyway, I am jumping into here. I realize that I should be updating. Update plugin. Alright, cool. I did want to jump into here for a second because I wanted to have a look at this. Because I know in an Umbraco you can set up different crop sizes, and I want to see if that's plausible. Okay, to get started, select an image from the poster page, click the crop icon in the toolbar. Alright, cool. Alright. We don't want to do that. Let's say WordPress PHP crop sizes. Alright. Let's have a look. Add image size function. No. All right. WordPress PHP get cropped image. Legit, when I upgrade, I said want that rig as he was using Xbox One. Oh, fair enough. That's nice of you. I only have a Ryzen 7 5700 with 16 threads. Quite an upgrade from an i5 4260 from an old MacBook Air. Ah, fair enough. Yes. Still better what I had to use for 6 months. i7 7700 580 Pro. Alright, so I think I can use the crop image. That should be fine. cool. All right. So, can't use that. Yeah, that's the pity about the repeater, because that would have saved me so much time. And then if I key that into here, okay, I just need to do a little bit of work. Okay. So WordPress custom blocks repeater. Building a repeater field into the Gutenberg block editor. Okay, let's just zoom through this. This is the repeater field. They're not showing what it looks like. Oh, this is advanced custom fields. Yep, all right. All right, since, all right. All right, that's just getting started. And hey, Chincan. How are you going? Welcome everyone from the stream. So yeah, today we're actually doing something a little bit different. We're building up a quote and stuff like that, and we're looking at the tools we're going to use for a potential client. So yeah, using WordPress. How was your stream? What did you get up to? Were you still working on your game or bugs, or what were you doing? I don't have a GPU, just using integrated, but I have a few threads. My desktop is a Ryzen 5 Pro 1500 with AMD 550 GPU. Does okay for a desktop. I bought for my son for Christmas a few years ago for $200. That's fair enough. Yeah, I tend to keep my technology around for quite a while just because I don't like to, I don't see the upgrades as big anymore. So yeah. Just bug fixing. Fair enough. Yes. Yeah, I do a lot of that here, the good old bugs. So yeah, but today is a bit different. We're actually trying to figure out what we can do. So we've got a little problem. I was looking at advanced custom fields for WordPress. However, the repeater field is behind the Pro subscription. So I've got two options. Is one, the testimonials. One, I can easily do as a custom block myself. I could learn how to do that. However, I just need to find out how to do it and stuff like that. I've got other things there that are pretty simple. However, I'm just juggling up at the moment whether or not to be like, all right, cool, it's going to cost $50 to get this. It's going to save me X amount of development time and pass that on to the client. So yeah, and just be like, it's going to cost every single year this much US dollars and so forth like that. So yeah, to be fair, I may cheat a little bit making a tool in Python to write PHP for me. And then learn what I need to when I get along with the website. So that's fair enough. It's a tool, you can use it. So for example, ChatGPT is also a tool. Yeah, so if we go into this and go, how do I create a custom WordPress block? I want to collect the following data. So I want testimonial, the customer name, and the date. I want to be able to enter many of. I want this block to be a list of those data. Let's see how it deals. And ad break. Okay, sorry, give me 2 seconds. I don't know if you're in an ad break, Gizmo Pug Life. So I'll probably wait unless you say you're not in an ad break, and then I'll probably answer. Everything clearly, A+ exam. I don't really want to cheat that much with GitHub. I'm assuming that's what you're saying, and I just got a... And thank you very much for the follow, TW Tim. Thank you very much. You're probably in an ad break, so I'll wait till you're back. Hi, hopefully you can hear me. I'm assuming you can because you chatted and you're not in an ad break. So yeah, welcome, welcome. You can? Alright, cool. That is awesome news. So yeah, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. I usually work on an open source project management system called NearBeach. Tonight we're just quoting up a WordPress build for a potential client. So I'm hoping I've got some extra money soon. So yeah, your client requested for WordPress. They currently are using WordPress. So the best sort of option is to keep them using that sort of framework because they're used to it. And it's not something scary for them to have. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Sometimes it's scary for clients to learn new things. And it's best to use those tools that they're used to. So in this sort of case, they're used to WordPress. So yeah, that, and also they're on a web server. They're using Digital Pacific, which is very heavily sort of used for WordPress and stuff like that. So yeah. However, it's not the only CMS I use. I also use Umbraco. What is my language of choice? It depends what I want to do. So, for example, if I use Python using the Django framework for NearBeach. I use a lot of .NET. And so C# for my day-to-day sort of job, but that's mainly because a lot of my workers use .NET and stuff like that. For web, yeah, if I was using a CMS, I would probably use Umbraco, so .NET. If I were to build an application, I would probably pick either Django or Laravel, so either Python or PHP. For the front end sort of stuff, I always fall back on Vue, but that's just because I know it a lot better than the other languages. I wouldn't mind trying Svelte or Angular again. So yeah, if I were to, let's say I do a crazy pivot and decide to build a game, I would probably use C# because I know it better, even though I have used C++ in the past and stuff like that. So yeah. I'm very agnostic when it comes to picking a language. I tend to like to try different languages for different projects, so forth like that. So I have used React in the past. I have used Angular in the past. Oh, Angular in the past. I've had to use a little bit of AngularJS, but not enough to actually say I've used AngularJS. So yeah, I'm only doing this website so I can show employees that I fully know the information for networking. Yeah, fair enough. Yep. That's what projects are great for. Sometimes you can just go, all right, cool. Here, I built this project. This is what I've done. This is the difficulties I've come across and so forth like that when building it. And this is how I resolve those issues. And if I can grow the website up and earn money from the website, that will be amazing. Yes, that will be definitely amazing. And it can be done. I'm trying to think of his name, and his name keeps escaping my head. The Nomad guy. Nomad, I think it's Nomad List. So yeah, there's a guy who built the site, and essentially it's just evolved from there, and I think he makes quite a bit of money from it. So yeah, I wouldn't mind going back to Chiang Mai. Oh yeah, Tokyo. Happiness. Okay. that's. Oh, all right. That's okay. 'Cause, yeah, 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 Don't forget to drop, everyone. Exclamation point, drop, and then followed by an emoji. So I'm doing shell shock. Anyway, going back with tools. Sorry, going back to a previous conversation. I forgot where it is, but yeah, ChatGPT is also a tool, so you could potentially use it to sort of, like what I've just done right now, and just sort of point you in the right direction. I wouldn't lean on it to write up code, just because, yeah, it sometimes hallucinates. And you'll be scratching your head, why isn't this working, and so forth like that. So, yeah. Alright, so actually let's just read what it said. So creating a custom WordPress block involves several steps. Since you want to create a block for collecting testimonials with fields for the testimonial content, customer name, and date, you'll need to follow these steps. Set up your development environment. Ensure that you have local environment for WordPress set up to access your WordPress site via FTP. Yep, already done. Create a plugin using a child theme. You can create a custom block within a plugin or child's theme function PHP file. Using a plugin is generally more flexible and portable. So I would definitely create a plugin for this, because it's something I could probably port over into my personal site. Yeah, no, I never use AI for coding. Yeah, so I have used it for sort of documentation crunching and stuff like that. So getting it to explain something in a different way is a very useful tool. It's the equivalent of getting someone else to explain some documentation to you. So yeah. My Windows 11, more like Win 10, had to customize it, did not want to pay for everything, so I had to write everything by myself. That's why I learned how to code. Oh, fair enough. It was a pain and a half. Fair enough. Creating a plugin. Create a new folder in the WP content plugins, custom testimonial block. Inside the folder, create a PHP file, custom block.php. Yep, fair enough. Using a child theme would functions, edit the functions of your child block. All right, we won't be doing that. So register your custom block. You'll use JavaScript React. So I need to actually scratch up on my React, and PHP to register and define your custom block. React code. Create a JavaScript file for your block, i.e. testimonial block JavaScript. I don't know why it's dropped their custom out of that, but that's fine. And define your block structure, field, and behavior using React and WordPress block APIs. So at WordPress blocks and WordPress components. So here's a basic example. Register block type. So there you go. Import will need text, rich, and date picker from the components suite. Custom testimonial block, testimonial format quote. Yep. All right. Cool. And on change testimonial, set attribute testimonial. All right, on change. Okay, cool. And then in here we'll have all of those. All right. Then when we save, testimonial customer date. All right, cool. PHP code. So that's just a basic sort of block. I'm just wondering, it might be best for her to have something like that. That way she can delete it. Yes. Okay. So I'm having a little think how I want to set this up. So there's two options which I could do. So if I go back to Robotic Head and my admin, let's go to all posts. So this is how I've set up my all posts at the moment. So I could add in a block. So for example, add in a block, and let's say there's a testimonial. I'm just going to put in last posts and stuff like that. What I could potentially do is then have it so that way if she wants another testimonial, she's just got to add it in another one. And I think that would work better. Because what we could potentially do is add in space and margins and other content and call to actions in between the testimonials. I think that's going to be better. Sorry, I should have done that with my... So what could actually happen is, say this block is a testimonial, I might want to have 2 columns. And so I could have a testimonial over here and a testimonial over here in a separate column and stuff like that. I think that's going to be a better solution. Okay, cool. So that way something like this would work. So we've got our React sort of render out there. And then when it saves the attributes, const testimonial customer name data equals attributes, and then it returns that. PHP code for plugin or child theme in your PHP code, custom testimonial block.php or functions.php. Enqueue the script and register block type. So function, custom testimonial block, register block. WordPress register script, so we're registering the script. The plugin URL would be there. Yep, all right, cool. File, array, blocks, components. Yep, all right, cool. Register block type. Yep, add action. All right, cool. Testing your block, activate the plugin. Don't know how it saves. Activate the plugin if you're using one, or update the child theme. Yep, all right, cool. Go to WordPress editor. Under common in case, note, define attributes. Edit and save functions. Ensure edit function handles user input and updates accordingly with the save function. All right, styling, CSS can be added to the, yep, all right, sweet. Okay, the fun part is I'm going to be using this website myself to study for certs. Oh, fair enough. So you'll be, the term is eating your own dog food. So I do that with NearBeach. So I use NearBeach to help, you know, build up NearBeach better. Wiki, eating your own dog food. I remember when someone said this on stream and I was like, what do you mean? I do remember it. I was like, you know what? I like it. All right, I can close that. All right, let's just go, how do I save? All right, saving the data in the custom word prop involves handling the storage and retrieval of the block attributes. In this context are the custom testimonial block. You want to save the testimonial content, customer's name and date when the user enters or edits them in the block editor. Here's how you can implement the saving functionality. So that's all the edit. So save, yeah, that's just the code up above. And then in here, custom testimonial block, editor script, custom define, callback to the render block, attributes, testimonial, customer name. All right, cool. How do I render the block on the page? And don't forget to drop everyone. I'm doing Shocked Max. So it looks like it just gets rendered out like this. PHP code. All right, cool. Yep. Anyway. Let's do some more digging. Let's actually find a blog and something like that. So WordPress custom block, custom blocks. All right. So how to create a custom block. All right, the easy way. If this is going to say use advanced custom fields, I'm going to go no. How to create a custom WordPress block the easy way. So the Gutenberg block editor in WordPress offers a powerful and versatile content creation experience. However, the default block library might not always encompass all your website specific needs. I just make up words as I go along. Over the years, we have written hundreds of articles on the content editor and completely understand its limitations. However, you can easily extend the WordPress block editor functionality and tailor it to your unique content requirements by adding a niche block and embedded specific design elements to streamline your team's content creation. This article will guide you through the process of creating a custom WordPress block. We will explore both beginner-friendly options and code-based approaches, empowering you to craft custom blocks that seamlessly integrate with your existing workflow. All right, cool. Why custom WordPress block? I'm going to skip this because we've got multiple reasons why. In fact, we have listed them out because we want to build our own slider and all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm getting distracted with the cube. So method 1, create a custom block for WordPress using WP code. No. The reason why I'm saying no is I want less plugins for this customer to worry about. And if I build my own sort of custom things, they're going to be small. And hopefully because they're small, hopefully I do best practices and they're secure enough. Greater Z, not on Windows yet, so I stuck at VSC. So what's VSC again? Visual Studio Code. All right, cool. Yep. Sorry, acronyms. I am terrible with them. The longer you watch my stream, the more you realize I just am just terrible at acronyms. So yeah. And that's another thing. I can have the testimonials over here. Okay, so they're no longer rendered. Yeah, all right. Sorry, I thought a lot of that React stuff over here was, yeah. I thought that was gonna... Yeah, sorry, I thought that was going to be on the editor page itself and not have the block settings over there. However, I would prefer the blocks over here. Alright. I'm just going to go back. I don't think that one... 2 ways to create a custom WordPress block. Creating a block with React. All right, let's zoom in. So the block editor handbook is a great resource when it comes to editing, actually creating blocks, but it may not be the best starting point. Go ahead and dive right in if you have a solid understanding of React and modern JavaScript, but if not, you'll probably want to go over the React Quick Start tutorial. Do they still have that Quick Start tutorial? I thought they got rid of it. All right. Alright. It's a different tutorial, but that's fine. WordPress blocks have come a long way since their introduction in WordPress 5.0. There's even an officially supported tool, for scaffolding a WordPress plugin that registers a block. The package generates everything you need to get started, PHP, JavaScript, and CSS. Which is probably what we'll actually rely on because it'll be a lot quicker for us. ZDev. Sorry, what is this? There's a high-performance multiplayer code editor from the creator of Atom and Tree Setter. All right. Productive coding starts with a tool that stays out of your way. Z combines a powerful IDE with the responsiveness of a lightweight editor. Nice. Okay. Fair enough. I will have a look at it later. All right. Gonna run back into this. So setting up the dev environment. The first thing you need to do is set up the dev environment. We're going to skip this. Once you're in the right directory, run the following line. npx WordPress at create block. This calls a package. You okay there, Socks? This calls a package and then asks you a series of questions to help customize your plugin. The first choice you'll need to make is if it's going to be static or dynamic. In this sort of case, it's going to be static because you'll update the testimonial in the backend and hit save, and then nothing will actually happen in the front end apart from it just rendering out onto the page, which is what we want. I forgot to run a command to update all my programs on Windows. Oh, good luck. I am glad I don't update Windows. Because I don't actually have Windows. Fun story, Windows didn't want to be installed on this machine. So, yeah. Alright, cool. So, we're going to go with the static one. You'll also need to choose a block slug, which we'll use for the name of the folder, and provide an internal namespace. Alright, cool. Some care should be taken here to use a namespace that won't cause namespace clashes, using a scalable structure so it can be extended if needed, and only lowercase alphanumerical characters or dashes. Now, when they say dashes, do they mean hyphens, underscores, forward slash, backslash? Yeah, I don't like it when people use dash because it's just too broad of a word. 28 stuff I need to update, but it's all automated. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. That's something you can always do overnight. I do know every now and then, because I got shocking internet here, I do know every now and then when I know that there's going to be a massive update for one of my games, I just turn on the PC and walk away. I ended up downloading Baldur's Gate 3 for the very first time overnight. Next, enter the display title for your block. I provided a short description. You can also choose a dash icon. This is completely optional, but welcome to your site. All right, cool. You must also decide on a category for your block. This won't provide your block with any functionality, but it will make it easier to discover. All right. Yes. Sorry, I am still fiddling with this. All right, npx at WordPress, create block content. Okay, cool. Yep. You can skip the interactive mode and scaffold. Yeah, all right. No, we won't do that. Block plugin file structure. So your plugin, build, node module, source, edit config. Yep, all right, cool. That's pretty stock standard. There are two files in the root which we're concerned about here. The package JSON, so essentially your package log, and the PHP file with the same name as your slug. Yep, cool. So the dependencies, yep, sweet. Chrome gonna close. Fair enough. There's bundle tools and configurations. You need to build WordPress blocks. All right, cool. You can install other dependencies. Hang on, sorry, my eyes just went fluttery and I lost where I was on the page. This bundle the tools and configurations you'll need to build WordPress blocks. You can install other dependencies if you wish, but you get a lot of what you need here. Sweet. So the scripts section of the package, JSON defines the commands to run. So yeah, for example, run WP build scripts and so forth, that format, lint, and all that kind of fun stuff. The main scripts here are build and start. npm build will create a production build with compressed code. This speeds up downloads, but harder to read and debug. Yep, npm starts during the development phase, creates an uncompressed build of the, and so forth like that. Basic stuff that we already know. So, no matter which build script is used, the block won't run in the editor if WordPress doesn't know about it. PHP template file generated by npx WordPress create block includes an init action to register block and specify the editor script handle registered from the metadata provided in the build block JSON. All right, with the editor script field. Hang on, I read that out aloud. None of it sunk in at all. Went right over my head. It went through one ear and out the other. No matter which build script is used, the block won't run in the editor if WordPress doesn't know about it. Yeah, that makes sense. WordPress has certain functionality to detect blocks, and it expects it in a particular way. The PHP template file generated by the npx at WordPress create blocks includes an init action to register the block suite and specify the editor script handle register from the metadata provided in the build block JSON. All right, cool. With the editor script field. When the editor loads, it loads the script and registers the block. All right. So essentially it's like register block type, build, add init, yep, and then we're all happy. It's like, this is all it. WordPress blocks are essentially JSON objects. The JavaScript that defines the object is located in source index file. All right, cool. Yep. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, Max is in your bed, sweetie. You can just jump on him. So Socks is like looking at the bed being like, that bastard stole my bed. Alright, the register block type function is imported from WordPress blocks and takes two arguments, a block name and a block configuration object. Metadata.name. Alright, that's from the JSON. Alright, cool. And then the edit and save. Alright, cool. The source index JavaScript file is an entry point for the block. This is where you'll define the register block type function, import any necessary dependency. The scaffolding file will have some dependencies already set up. Sweet. So, yes, let's just hope. So what I got to do is, if I get Tailwind on this, is I need to compile it into CSS and all that kind of stuff. All right, sweet. The import styles.scss. This lets the Webpack process any CSS, Sass, or CSS files referenced in the block and bundle them together in any files that contain style keywords. Code is used to apply the block on both the front end and the back end. Yep, all right, sweet. Import editor. This imports the edit function for the block, which defines in the edit JavaScript file. The edit JavaScript file contains the code that will be executed when the user edits the block in the WordPress editor. It typically includes the block editor form, which allows the users to set up the block attributes. Sweet. All right, cool. I'm getting distracted by the cube. Import save from, and I put that block in the wrong spot. This imports the save function for the block, which is defined in the save.javascript file. The save.javascript file contains the code which will be executed when the users save the block in the WordPress editor. It's typically included in the code that will be executed when the block is saved, such as saving in the block's attributes to the database. Sweet. That's what we want to hear. Dropped my cube. Okay. Okay. Sweet. Import meta block. Yep. Block meta block. All right, cool. I'm going to fast forward through quite a lot of this at the moment because I want to see where this goes. Edit and save. The attributes and source block are passed into edit and save functionalities defined in it with additional parameters. The edit save file is also needed. All right, we've just hit an ad break. I am going to be right back. I do apologize. I need to go to the bathroom again. I'm just getting old and drinking lots of water today. So, socks, entertain them, and I'll be right back. I am back. Oh, sit down. Let's have some water. Socks has been good. We're almost back from the ad break. All right, and she's licking my hand. Can I have my hand back? No, sweetie. No, I want my hand back. Thank you. No, sorry, that was just the water bottle. Let's get both of them then. All right, welcome back, everyone. Okay, let's get back into it. So editing and saving. Okay, cool. I'm just skipping down. I want to see what it looks like. So World of JavaScript, creating blocks with ACF. We're not going to do that. Blocks are made entirely in JavaScript. WordPress uses two actions. Include block assets and include block editor assets to let you include your JavaScript style sheets to be used with the block editor. All you need to do PHP wise is include your JavaScript and CSS files and register block type with each assets handler. Long story short, adding more functionality to your WordPress block requires sharp JavaScript skills, in particular the ES Next syntax and React. These skills are more common among WordPress developers than they were a few years ago. But there are still a lot of folks who are more comfortable and faster doing so much as possible with PHP. Okay, cool. So, I'm going to say it is possible for us to actually do this. So we'll have more than one React component. I'll go back to the ChatGPT. So in here, we've got just three little things and so forth like that. But what will actually happen is we'll have a loop in here for each component that we're adding in and removing and all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, and then when we add a new object, we would want it to do something. All right, cool. Yeah, I think this is very plausible. If I can get the testimonials done first, I then think I can play around with the location widget second. And then from there, we can get the location widget done. And then from there, we can get the services done. Which once again, the services, we might not need a repeater in there. Okay, I'm liking this idea. We might need to repeat some text. in there. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting this idea. I'm getting these ideas. So let me go to XCaliDraw. Let's start a new worksheet, new thingy. Is this plugged in? There we go. All right. So ideas. So for the testimonials, actually no, we've figured out the testimonials. We're fine with the testimonials. Let's do something more constructive. What did services? All right, we're gonna have it set at a single block. And the reason being is on the WordPress page, let's say this is the page itself. So up here would be a service. Up here will be a service. And then here will be a call to action. Then there will be a service. And then there will be a service. And what will actually happen is this call to action will split up the page. And so forth like that. And all this could do is, let's say this is just the contact form. And all that does is it just sends the user to the bottom of the page in the footer. So I'm liking that idea. Now, for the one which I think will have the image scroller, this one will have multiple components in it. So it'll have a list of each of those items and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so this one will be a bit different. I have to think about this one a little bit more before I'm confident about talking about it. But I reckon we could easily start with both the service and the testimonials. And if we can get them rendering on the page, that'll be nice. And once again, we'll be using tail blocks to do this. So yeah, I reckon that'll be good. I do that on stream. That will knock the price down for her. So that will be good. Location widget. Yeah, that's the one where we don't know how many images we'll have. So I'll have to create a component where I can add in images. That should be pretty simple. Yeah, I just gotta figure out a bunch of stuff, how that's gonna look and so forth like that. The call to actions, they're just gonna be pretty much basic sort of blocks. I think that by default, they should be fine. I think, yeah, I think we just need to override the text, but default text will be fine. It'll be call to action, subscribe, and call to action. Contact. I think they're going to be also very, very easy to do. Yeah, the image scroller, I've said 4 hours. That will take probably a whole entire stream. But that is fine. All right. So let's get started with the coding of this up. Sorry, socks. So yeah, it looks like I'll be using creating custom fields and stuff like that. So let's go back to the requirement and so forth like that. Let's scroll down. So design. I'm going to say, yeah, that's going to be 2 hours. We're using Yoast. So that's also going to be 2 hours. So that's 4 hours, so I said that's 13 left. Front-end development is probably going to take a lot more. It's going to take 7. So that's 11 hours. Okay. 11 hours. I've got 6 more. So that's 140. That is 7 sevens is 490. I think. God. Where's my calculator? Yeah, well, no, I don't know why I was judging myself then. 7 4s are 28. That will be 140. All right, cool. And that should be 1190. All right, cool. So now I've just got to get this into a quote. But I'm happy with this. I am doing this very cheaply. So yeah. I know someone asked me to do something similar and I got up to $4,000. I was like, yeah, this is how long it takes. Here, I'm pretty much halving quite a lot of my hours and so forth like that. So, yeah. They've been rather good to me. So, yeah. Hopefully, this is low enough for them to accept me as a customer. So, yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm getting distracted with the cube. I don't even know what the time is. It's 9:20. Okay. I do really want to play around with this and be like, all right, cool. But I shouldn't. Yeah, I shouldn't. All right. So yeah, we're now decided against Advanced Custom Pro because we're going to make our own little stuff. Yeah, I really want to play around with it. We could totally do it. Yeah. Alright. Give me a couple of seconds. I might as well set up this machine so at least we can create a plugin straight away. And then we can sort of have it render stuff out. Let's do that. Let's get used to it now. Excuse me, I am still playing with the cube. I will put this thing down very shortly. For some strange reason, I just want to play with it. Almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. All right, cool. I'm good. I'm putting it down. All right, let's do this. Let's play around with this. So WordPress custom block. All right, we're downloading the latest version of WordPress. Now, do I have MySQL on this? Yep, you got the password wrong anyway. All right, cool. I've got Devilbox, don't I? How did I do the roboticme.wordpress? Doing local. All right. No password or anything like that. Okay. Give me a couple of seconds. Workbench, MySQL. All right. Oh no, that's not what I want. Okay, let's just download the WordPress. What I want is to set up a local database. Service, MySQL, status, sudo service, MySQL. I don't actually have it installed. All right, did I have it on Docker? All right, I have, no. I've got MariaDB. If I remember correctly, it's hard to start. No problem, let's do this. hub.docker.com, MySQL. All right, let's just copy that. Let's open up PHP Storm. I realize I've got a lot of windows open up here. I'm just going to go through them and clear them out like so. Okay, give me a couple of seconds. So I've just got to log into my account. This won't take too long. Because yeah, my JetBrains is connected with my account and all that kind of stuff. Gonna do this, successfully logged in. All right, cool. Now I should be able to go back into a workstation. And I should be logged in. Yep, there we go. So currently we've got the robotic head stuff on. This is all what I just activated the license. Activate JetBrains account. So what I want to do is I want to go into site. I'm going to create a new WordPress test. Actually, I'm going to do WordPress. Just leave it like that. Go into here, do HT docs, like so. I'm going to open up that thing I just downloaded. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to go copy, and I'm going to go, oh, I can't just paste it in. Just going to extract. We want to extract this into home, sites, WordPress. I'm going to extract it there. I'm going to move that to trash. I'm going to close that. I'm going to close that. I'm going to rename this HT docs. All right, cool. And then excuse me while I just reorganize this. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to duplicate this tab. I'm going to move this like this. I want to do this over here. Yeah. There we go. Do it like that. Do it like that. Hit over here. Go like this and do like that. Sweet. We do not need the AI assistance. I'm just minimizing that. I am going to go open. We no longer need this. We no longer need this. What we want is the simple WordPress and then HT docs, and then go trust this project, this window. We don't need to keep that open anymore. And then what I want to do is I want to copy. I'm just going to go new. Actually, I'm going to, yeah, hold on. My brain just jumped everywhere. I'm going to copy, and I'm going to paste, and I'm going to do this. All right, cool. Base configuration. We need the salts. Oh, piss. Come on. Gonna copy this. The next thing I want to do is I want to go on here. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go in here. I'm just going to paste it in. And the reason why I'm pasting it in is I am going to edit this. So we've got docker run it network, some network, remove. No, that's the wrong one I want. Start a MySQL server instance. Start a MySQL is as simple as the following command starts another MySQL container instance and runs the MySQL container command line against your original. All right, run it network, some network. The other thing I could do is I could just run devilbox. I think. I think it's just going to be 10 times simpler. Because I am going to be setting up a couple of WordPress sites on here and so forth like that. So I'll have the robotic head me, and I'll have hopefully the client one. And then probably some play around ones and so forth like that. So what I would want to do is I would want to set up something that I've used in the past, which is like Devilbox. Yeah. All right, it's set up. So copy the M file. All right, copy the M file to .env. Yep, all right. And then we want to VM this, but I'm actually going to do this in over here. I'm just going to open it up. I'm just going to open. So I'm just going to open the whole thing. Trust this project, this window. Debug entry point Docker. All right, cool. No. All right, PHP server. Or we want PHP. All right, you can choose a combination of MySQL, Postgres, or PHP. We're going to close that one. That one's fine. Ah, there's the MySQL. We're picking MySQL 8. All right. I think that's all I needed to do here. To get started, you need two variables that need to be adjusted. So host IDU. And IDG. All right, both. So new you. Wait. Yep, cool. I want that detached. All right, this is just pulling everything we need. This won't take too long. Fingers crossed, like famous last words. So, yeah. And when was the last time someone updated this? Damn. Last year. Insights. Okay. Such a useful tool. Okay. Okay, and around about there. All right, cool. Damn, such a useful tool. All right, I'll keep it on for a little bit longer. Yeah. I'm gonna need to probably find something else, or either look at it myself and see if I could add to it. Because that's a tool, Devilbox is rather useful. So, yeah. Anyway. It looks like this is almost finished downloading everything. Because, yeah, I used a lot of Devilbox in the last job, which was great because, yeah, we just needed to get stuff done. Okay. This is still downloading. We've got about 20 seconds worth of ads left. Just the PHP is pulling down. I'm just wondering if I could just type in random stuff in here and that will fix up other stuff. Data. Compose, yeah. All right, and welcome back everyone. We're just downloading the, essentially the Docker images and so forth of what we need. So we've just done all the Redis and all that kind of stuff. We're now just downloading the PHP. That won't take much longer. And did I put it back on Workstation? Yes, I did. Why is my video stream so far behind? Okay, cool. Done. All right. So whilst that's actually happening, what I want to do is I want to go over here with this. I just want to cut this. So what we want to do, go into Devilbox. We need to go into data, WW, and we need to paste it in. And what we're going to do is we're going to call it test. So we're just going to go test site. And then we need the htdocs inside there, like so. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing with the robotic head me WordPress site. So we're going to cut that out there. We're going to go to data, we're going to go to www, and we're going to paste it in. And what will actually happen, it's got the HT root there and stuff like that. So that should be fine. We've got the Docker Compose, we've got the custom user models. I forgot what that was for. We've got the Jupyter Notebook there, Minio test, MySQL example. Oh, yep. That's for something else. Yeah, I've got to clean up this folder. It's NearBeach Docker, Umbraco site, NearBeach Podman. I'm going to move that to the trash, it's no longer needed. The test, I'm going to move that to the trash, it's no longer needed. So yeah. All right, cool. This is started. We can now, what we can do is we can open. And what we want is, we want to open up this. We then want to open up data, and then we want to open up the test site. This window, and so forth like that. Okay, in here. What we want to do is we want to go to the Devilbox's site, and I think it's just localhost. There it is. So here's the local host for this. So we've got MySQL 8.0.32. We've got the MySQL connection there. So we're going to copy that. We're going to go over here. What we're going to do is we're going to go test site. We're going to have test site. We're going to have a password. We're going to get it defined and stuff like that. We need to paste in that 1, 2. We need to paste in this. Like so. Character set we're happy with. Yeah, alright. We've done that. We're fine with that. We're fine with the WordPress. Debug false. Yep. Everything is fine in here. We just need the password. So over here, what we need to do is we need to go to databases, MySQL database. Sorry, wrong one. Oh, and we're going to follow a bunch of this too. So first, let's follow the virtual hosts. Because no host DNS was found. Add the records to EDC hosts. So we need sudo vim EDC hosts. I might actually just do the secret screen for a second, just in case I've got something in there. I luckily don't. I've got the Kubernetes stuff. But that's fine. Alright, right quit. Okay, so that should be okay. Yep, sweet. We need to go to phpMyAdmin. That's where it is. So as you see, we've got nothing in here, but what we want to do is we want to create a user account. We want to go add new user. We're going to call it test site. Any host. We're going to generate a random password. And we're going to stick it in there. So any host, yep, we're happy with that. Use this, yep, native MySQL authentication. Yep, we're going to create a database with the same name, grant all privileges. We're not going to do that. And then I realize I clicked the wrong button, and this always happens with me. I always overly click that generate button because it looks like I've got to do that. But instead what you got to do is you got to scroll down and hit go. So that's actually created a database. So like so. And if you see over here, you got test site and so forth like that. We're going to do that with, no, we're not going to do that with a robotic head site yet. But what we're going to do is we're going to go down here. We're going to click on virtual host. We're going to click on this. Error establishing a database connection. Oh, this always happens. So what I need to do, go back home, go back to user accounts. It's going to be called test site. Like so. That should connect. I'm double checking the URL. So down here, MySQL connection. Yep, that's perfectly fine. Tools. User accounts. Socks. I wonder if I can connect via root. So define database password. Yeah, it's just not wanting to connect. All right. MySQL, user root, password, host, 127 dot, I didn't write this down, let me write this down, 127 16 238 dot 12. Two, 3.8.12. I got in. Okay. All right, so user test site. All right, I can connect via that. DB host 172.16.238.12. UGC characters, that should be fine. Test site, test site. I'm just wondering if it wants this local host instead. That's plausible. Plausible. Database error. All right, cool. Give me more than just that. All right, let's have a look. Docker volume. Yep, all right. Okay. Okay. WordPress not connecting. Oh, I know why. Oh no, it is the W config. We are editing that one. All the salts are fine. Host name. So that's the database, test site, and then test site. That's another thing I should do. I think there's one where we can connect directly to a database. So, all right. Oh, it's not tables. Yeah, right. I'm an idiot. All right, I'm going to the robotic head. I was meant to do test site. There we go. So title. We're going to have test site, username. We're just going to have just my usual sort of thing. This is locally. There you go, support, yep. Okay, there you go. We've got our test site up and ready. Basic sort of test page. We are not going to bother with a custom theme at the moment. Though what I could do is I can just yank the custom theme from robothead.me site. So I just go in, I go into data, www, robothead, htdocs, not include, sorry, content, themes, and we're just going to copy this. Then we go back to w themes. We're just going to paste it in like so. What we're going to do is we're going to go parents themes. We're going to activate that one. And we're going to delete the others because we don't need them. Move to trash. And if we reload this page, we should only have one. All right, cool. And if we go to the test site and hit reload, it should... Oh, we haven't actually got everything rendered and compiled up, but that's fine. We can do that now. Sorry, I wasn't meant to open up PyCharm. So in here, what I want to do is I want to open up content. I want to open up themes. I want to open up this. I know in the README, it'll tell me what to do. And not render for some strange reason. Yep. At least render. Jesus. Oh, it doesn't have any of my Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to CD into the data. Test ht docs, wt content themes. All right, npm install. And then once this is done, what I've got to do is I'm going to create that custom block right away. From there, once the custom block is done, npm run build. We'll see how it looks. We'll add it to a thing and all that kind of fun stuff. All right, that built that. So we should now hit refresh. There it go. There's our site. It's not... This is an older version of what we're doing, but that's perfectly fine. What I want to do is I want to go settings. I want to go readings. I want a static page, the home page, a simple page. Yeah, all right, cool. And what that does is we've just got the hello world page, and I'm happy with that. That's all we need. So I want to go pages, all pages, a sample page. Cool. Let's actually get the blocks up and running. So on here, it was all like creating content blocks with React. Okay, cool. The first thing you'll need to do is set up your development environment, the WordPress stuff. All right, cool. Let's set up our WordPress environment. So code editor. A code editor is used to write code. You can use whatever editor you're most comfortable with. Sweet, we're just going to do that. Node development tools is an open source runtime. Yep, we've got Node on here because we use it all the time. The recommended Node.js version for block development is active LTS long-term support. All right, cool. So what is our long-term support versions? So 20 and 22. All right, I'm just going over here. I'm going to type in node and version. We've got 21. All right, you know what? It's still supported. 21, right? Yeah, it's still supported. April, July. Oh, no, it isn't. All right, not a problem. So what? Oh, yep. Sudo n. What version is currently out? That would be 22. So we type in 22. Guess the latest version of 22. Done. So if we go now node version, we're at 22.05.0. All right, cool. So we're happy with that. Install node. We've already got it. Local WordPress and yep. All right, cool. Yeah. All right. So we've got that. We've got that, and we've got that. Sweet. I recommend using local. I'll be fine. All right, cool. Once you have that in place, you're ready to create your first block. Open up the terminal, navigate to the directory where your WordPress plugins are stored. All right, sweet. So we want to go. And what did we want to create first? We can create the calls to action. We certainly can. Otherwise, testimonials. All right, cool. So what we want to do is it's npx at WordPress create block. And it does its things. To install the following package, yep. APT upgrade. Oh, what was that for? Sorry, Nocturnal, I just saw your message. If you're talking about updating Node, I've got N installed. That's just 10 times simpler. I just sudo N and then the version, and it does all of that work for me. It also gives me the option, just in case I need to support old websites back at the last job, where I need to switch versions. Oh yes, updating Node, yep. For those that don't know, if you need to update Node or change versions and stuff like that, I recommend the package N. It is a godsend. So essentially you can pick your Node versions. There's been times where I needed to run a earlier version of Node because the later versions broke something. So yeah. Yeah, I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so, yeah. It does something. I think it does actually override and make the installation process so much easier. All right, this is just installing. All right. Warning: depreciated in flight. Rimraff and Glob. All right. WordPress. You should be getting rid of those packages. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm just doing a bit of a yawn. It is just past 10 o'clock. I just want to see if this works now. I'm more curious about that. Also, I just realized I should put my thing on that. Okay. Cool. It's coming along. Sorry, yeah, this is just taking a while. And Twitch is saying my bitrate's horrible. No, my bitrate's okay. CPU, frames drop 0%. I don't know what it's going on about. Oh wow, this is taking forever to install. All right, whilst we're doing that, okay, just give me 2 seconds. WordPress icons. And don't forget to drop everyone. We've got a beat. Nightbot missed anyway, but let's see if anyone can get on there. So this is testimonials. So articles probably winning so far. Yeah, I think articles winning. Oh yeah, still got plenty of time with that one. Feedback. The feedback icon. Yeah, I like that. I don't think there is a testimonial icon. Anyway, let's have a look. Oh, it's still installing. All right, let's go back here. So we've just done that. It's installing. We've got to go through this process. Yep, we're fine with that. So then we have these particular files. So, yeah. Okay. 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 And we should also be having ads very soon. I drank a lot of water again, and I will need to be running off. Edit and saving. All right, cool. Oh, it's still installing. Holy hell. Damn, I am sorry about this. This has really halted everything. But yeah. Okay. And the ad should start any minute now. I really need to go to the bathroom. I am sorry. I'm going to have to run off to the bathroom. I know that there's an ad break coming up soon. I will be right back. Don't go far. Oh. Anyway, I am back. Let's see how this has gone. Oh, it's still going. Oh, that's annoying. It's not telling me anything. Okay. Let's look this up. Taking a long time to install. We don't have it failing. Okay. Oh, that's a good point. Let's have a look at the so this is test sites, HT docs, WP content, themes, not themes, sorry, plugins. Oh, we don't even have that. Okay, there. All right, let's just wait. But yeah, that is really annoying. It has slowed down the stream. Okay, cool. All right, let's get back into this. So edit and save. The attributes on the source block JSON are passed through edit and save functionalities defined in source edit JavaScript and edit JavaScript, along with additional parameters. Okay, file also needs to have set attributes function to update the attributes. The source edit JavaScript also includes component imports to build and modify the blocks UI. For example, you can add a button component to import an existing component from at WordPress components. All right, like so, which is what we'll be doing with different sorts of things. One of the more commonly used components is text control, useful for allowing users to enter text and edit short amounts of text. For longer text area, control is probably a better option. When not to use text, do not use text control area if you need users to let users enter short answers, no longer than a single line, such as a phone number or name. All right, cool. Yep. Yep. All right, cool. So yep, that goes. Okay. All right, sweet. And Socks is here, banging on the thing. So text control. All right, we'll see what we can do. Oh my god. Has this frozen up? It's been way too long. All right. I'm probably going to, because it's just past 10 o'clock, I'm going to probably see, I'm going to let this run in the back end. I can't speak. Sorry. I'm going to continue letting this run. I'm probably going to be hitting a wall very, very soon. That and also someone I wanted to raid has just come on. So let's go raid them. Yeah, sorry about this. This is... We just hit this and it's just not doing it. Actually, let's cancel it. Let's do sudo npm install globally at WordPress create block. I wonder if there's been an issue. No, it's just going to take that long. All right. Oh, no, it got there, riffraff, and then it got into glob. Yeah, let's do this properly. Let's do that. But in the meantime, let's raid someone. Oh, hold on. We want this to be static. So, robotic head testimonials. A simple testimonial block. A simple testimonial block. All right. Just to make it easier to identify, we had feedback. Category, this is going to be a widget. Do you want to customize the WordPress plugin? Yes. The homepage of the WordPress plugin unique outside of, this is optional. Current version 0.0.1. Robotic head. MIT. We don't have a link. Don't have a link. Don't have a link. All right, cool. Oh, it's installing the WordPress scripts. Might take a few minutes. All right. I'm going to call it here. Let's raid someone. They're currently doing level design. I thought that would be quite interesting. So yeah, let's go raid them. Yeah, they are small as the Cabal.
We're not going to go for a circle.
All right, we'll mute that. We'll grab their name and we'll raid them.